the 5 habits that I totally stopped doing and it completely transformed my life for good. Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl AdityIyer. I'm so glad to be joining with you guys another brand new video. I'm going to be sharing with you guys the 5 habits that I totally stopped doing from my life and the alternative for all those 5 habits that changed my life for good, how I did, and the tips where you can also try to incorporate all those in your life. I just cannot wait to share it with you guys. So having said that, let's get started. The first bad habit that I totally stopped doing in my life is using snooze on the phone, like giving a 5-minute snooze or 10-minute snooze. I'm actually a very early riser, but I do have a 5 minutes of snooze time, but I don't sleep during that time. But I'm just up, but I'm just laying on the bed, and that was causing a lot of lag in my schedule and my routines. So I'm going to show you how I stopped the snooze habit completely once for all. The first thing that I did, I put my phone far away from my bed so I cannot reach it for turning off the alarm. That's a simple technique that you can follow, so that you really have to get out of the bed. But I also have the Siri option, so sometimes I even tell Siri to turn it off just like that, which I do not end up doing. So I don't necessarily keep it very far away where I let it ring and then it naturally turns off. So always keep it in a place that you cannot reach with just your stretching your hand, but you have to lift your body or lift your leg up to reach it. So that really helped in terms of snooze. Sometimes snooze option and then get back to the same position on the bed can actually happen. So to avoid that completely, what I started doing is I stopped filling my bottle with water. So usually what I do at night, I fill my bottle with hot water, and then the minute I get up in the morning, I need to drink loads of hot water or warm water to get myself up and going. But since I stopped filling water in the bottle, now to get the water I have to walk to the kitchen, and when I go to the kitchen I'm already up by then. To getting the water started, I just start folding the blanket and everything up and set the bed beneath. After that, there is literally no interest to get back to the bed at all. So this is exactly how I run. This really helped me. I feel like I've already accomplished a big task of the day. Just fighting off the snooze button is really a big thing. This is the first bad habit that I completely stopped from my life, and it has been great. Moving on to the second thing is actually about water. When you start drinking water out of a regular glass tumbler, we just never end up drinking water at all. We end up drinking very less. So what I figure out for me is, like, every time the water is right next to me, I actually drink a lot of water. But every time the water is far away from me, where I have to stop doing something that I'm doing, literally get up, walk away and get it, and then come back, I end up dodging it. Okay, maybe a little while later, little later, and that's when I just don't end up drinking. I bought a couple of bottles for myself, like a vacuum flask for myself. All these cute colorful bottles are always filled with water. Carry it pretty much everywhere in the house, so I know a good quantity of water I drink and keeps myself hydrated. And ever since drinking a lot of water, it has helped me in many ways. Having a water bottle or anything that is close by for you, so that you can instantly pick it up and drink, where you can also measure the quantity of water, is really a best way you can stop the habit of not skipping water. Third habit that I completely stopped doing is actually sitting straight, you guys. As you can see me, there's a lot of gap between me and the sofa. I'm not slouching at the back. See, my sofa is somewhere here. I'm not slouching at the back at all. I've started sitting straight. In between some time, I just got a severe kind of like back pain. I mean by sciatic pain, side hip and low hip pain. It just travels to the leg and stuff like that. Luckily, I just researched by myself, and I found the cure, and I also found the root cause for what was causing it, and I totally stopped doing it. So the bone structure is designed this particular way, and the way we sit is totally opposite of it. Like, it has all the possibilities to jam it and break it all off. And that's exactly how we all are surviving, and we've been surviving all these years, and we are planning on to survive till the end also. So ever since I learned about the bone structure, I just saw the internals of it. I understood how important it is to keep the spinal cord erect, how important it's for the lumbar support. Everything I just learned about it. Again, I will make a detailed video on what all I've learned just on the topic about hip and how to alleviate back pain. I'll do another video of it. I started sitting upright everywhere I go. First of all, I do not sit for more than half an hour at the same place. So what I've done, I've kept reminder on my watch. You can keep reminder on your phone, you can on your watch, or whatever thing that you have. Every half an hour it keeps reminding me that I have to get up, I have to stretch myself, I have to have my spinal cord erect. So irrespective of sitting straight with the lumbar support, also I just get up every half an hour. 2 to 3 minutes I am up. We are not slouched like this, and it's not fixed like that, like constantly sitting like that. That is something very important. Please girls, you don't screw your backs are very important, and we already have very degraded quality of life. The quality of food, the air, water, everything is kind of degraded. The bones are already degraded. So just to survive to a level our moms have survived, only we need to do exercise, we need to meditate, we need to do all of these things to keep going. So I think getting up every half an hour is the best. You just have to set a reminder at an interval of 30 minutes or 45 minutes, and you can just start getting up. And also while sitting, keeping the body erect, like keeping it straight and not like this. And also in the beginning, when you just start doing for the first time, when you start sitting erect, you kind of feel really awkward and a weird position. It doesn't feel comfortable at all, because been used to bad position for all the years. We kind of feel comfortable only in the slouching position, but that's really bad. It's the body's way of adapting and adapting to it, but at one point it's going to completely give up, and that's it. It's going to be a severe pain out there. So it's better to fix it in the beginning stage, in the starting stage only, so that we don't end up making slouch position as a regular position, and then it ends up in very difficult pain where it's going to complicate yourself a lot. A reminder so that it keeps reminding you, you don't forget it, and that's exactly how you start sitting straight. Trust me, after 3 days or 4 days of sitting up straight, you get used to it, and you never want to slouch back at all. Like even I ride my two-wheeler like this, I'm the only one like sitting like this and riding like that. Anytime I kind of slouch, the bone structure completely flashes onto my mind, so I know how my spinal cord is, how my lumbar is, how I'm supposed to keep it. That's exactly how I trained myself. It's very easy to train yourself. Again, I'll do another video on how to train yourself to do only the right things. Now the fourth habit that I started doing is oiling my hair. I've never oiled my hair at all. Like after the kid phase was gone, I stopped literally oiling my hair. But then I understood last year how important it is to oil the hair. What I do is, like every hair wash, I oil my hair. So there is no hair wash without oil on my head. That's exactly how I trained myself again to do that. You kind of feel energized, you kind of feel grounded, the body feels really chill. I mean, the temperature drops down and your hair feels really great, luscious and healthy looking. The minute you start doing it, you feel really good. I know sometimes it's hard to actually think of oiling the hair and then soaking it for some time. Weekly twice I just apply oil on the hair, I soak it, so I take second shower just for my washing my hair. So I always do that. Oiling hair has been a tremendous game changer, and it has been the best thing that I've ever incorporated in my life. Try doing it. I use gingerly oil because I'm more of a pitta type body, so I really like to cool myself down. You can use coconut oil, or if you want extreme cooling of your body, you can even try castor oil. Next habit that I totally changed, and it has been doing tremendous good for my body and my health and my teeth, is basically brushing my teeth at night with a tooth powder and not the regular chemical laden paste. This is Ayurvedic tooth powder. It's basically a black powder. It has all the good herbs in it. It feels very fresh on your mouth. It kind of have the camphor. It gives a minty fresh feeling on your mouth. It's really great, but it is a really hassle to use it because it's black. The sink gets black anywhere it teaches, it just black. So that's a really annoying part of it. But then the minute you use the black powder on your teeth becomes really white. It's a miracle kind of powder. It's really good. It also helps in cavities. This box is just for like 40 bucks. I've been using it for almost a year and still I have a long way to finish it. That's exactly how affordable and how amazing the powder is, and it's also really worth the quality. You just take a little bit of it on my palm, and then I use my index finger. I just brush my teeth completely like that, and then I use a toothbrush, plain toothbrush, and then like brush it all over and just rinse it off. That's exactly how I do. So I love this Ayurvedic toothpaste, so I recommend all of you to get it. I just got this from Amazon, so I'm gonna try and link the same product down below. You can just get it. So these are the new changes that I've got into my life over a year, and it's been really great. 5 external things that you can do to have some internal transformation. I'll catch you guys with a new video next Friday. Until then, it's your girl Adity signing off. Take care. Bye bye.